What does the supply chain advantage look like? Start with 12,000 experienced teammates. Add the precision of 20 modern distribution centers, the reach of one of the nation's largest fleets, merchandising solutions that drive sales, and custom technology applications that make doing business easy. Together, it's how we enable you to buy better, sell smarter, and profit more. McLean, your supply chain advantage in action.
Hi, this is Steve Holtz for CSP TV, coming to you from the NACS State of the Industry Summit in Chicago, where the tone is decidedly split. On one side, you've got cautious optimism as the economy slowly improves and the industry itself actually has set some significant records. On the other side, you've got wary concern as the presidential election approaches, gas prices continue to rise, and yes, credit card fees continue to be an issue. Greg Plumby, the Vice President of Operations for Speedway, rolled out the data to the theme, "It's a Party in the USA," as he discussed three significant records. The first is record industry sales, the second, record pre-tax profits, and the third, yes, record credit card fees. Plumby partially couched the record industry sales on high gasoline prices, but he also noted that inside sales recorded a record of their own, hitting $195 billion. On top of that, pre-tax profits hit a record $7 billion, up from $6.6 billion in 2010. On the downside, credit card fees hit a record $11.1 billion, despite the Durbin Amendment saving the industry $90 million in debit card fees.
The card swipe fees against our profitability at $11.1 billion. Not only is that a record, and that's a black circle around that number, but the gap between swipe fee and our profitability is at $4.1 billion. That ties the biggest gap ever. So as gasoline prices continue to rise, that gap's going to continue to grow. No question in our mind, the two most profitable firms in our business is MasterCard and Visa.
Total industry sales were up a healthy 18.5%, while pre-tax profit grew 7.3%. Credit card fees grew a whopping 23%, and fuel consumption dropped 1.6%, leaving retailers with an average fuel margin of 12.1 cents per gallon after credit card fees. To cap off the data, Plumby outlined some of the challenges the industry faces in 2012, beginning with gas prices and gasoline consumption.
Last year, this is where we need to start getting concerned. As we said, consumption down 1.6%. Those are gallons that came right out of our pocket. That's the type of demand destruction that really has a tendency to make the rest of our business that much more difficult. And unfortunately, this isn't the bad news. The bad news is when you look at 2012. 2012, we started out the year there 7.1 below 2007, 4.8 below 2008. Those are numbers that just are astounding. And if you look at the most current information that we have, after week 12-13, we're down 9% from 2007. Right now, these gallons are really difficult to find. The demand destruction over the course of time has really taken place, and it's making it very difficult for our consumer to really do what they typically need to do.
Next week, we'll take a closer look at how in-store sales fared. And for more data from SOI, watch for a special issue of CSP Magazine in late May. Reporting from Chicago, I'm Steve Holtz.